Why do I have a picture of you?
Oh my god, that's disgusting.
Why do I have a picture? Why do I have a picture of your?
My boy ran off like Squidward when he was running through the kelp jungle. I was half expecting this creep to say meat meat before road running the fuck off. That crack and flocka got him moving around like a gelatin-filled skinwalker.
I ain't desperate, got a death wish, wake up every morning, got a Zanny and her lettuce for breakfast. Now I gotta flex.
Alright, welcome back, ladies and ladies with dick. So I'm sure many of you are familiar with my TCAP series. It's quite a popular show on my channel and just an overall in general. We've seen a lot of friendly faces and court cases come and go, but one thing we never seen is one of these semen demons out in the wild. All of the pred videos I have made were all in closed controlled spaces where they had like 6 SWAT units and a tank outside in the front yard waiting to blast any bitch that dares to drive through. So I always wondered what it would be like to see one of these bitches out in the wild in their natural habitat without any reinforcements or backup to truly capture the beauty that these yeasty beasts fucking provide. And luckily all my questions were answered when I went to scour across the internet to find the biggest piece of shit, because this guy rose up to the top of the front page. So this man that has the hair of a wet parrot and the face of a demented fucking ferret is another reapy cheap looking creep that got exposed for trying to meet up with another child. If it wasn't obvious before, I'll tell you now, he is a crippling crystal meth addict that ran the whole trap dry today because he on this particular day was hoping to meet up with a 13-year-old boy and smoke it with him. And when he was confronted about it, he claimed that he was only there to find his pooping pills because he was constipated before screaming out of the store and crashing his car. So he likes to smoke rocks and lick on illegalized cocks in his free time. That's really all you need to know about him, because I feel like I can't even verbally explain what you're about to watch next without actually watching it first. My man was running around like a zombie off of I Am Legend. I thought it was a demonic exorcism at first if the priest was deaf and had no idea what he was saying. Shit gets absolutely wild. Blood, sweat, tits, and multiple car collisions all in one video. So without any more blabbering, let's watch Asian DB Cooper talk about meth in his pooper. Before we do, I think it is a better time more than ever to bring up my first ever sponsor for this channel, which is Atlas VPN. If you couldn't tell by me not showing my face, I'm a man of privacy. I always like to make sure that I'm safe whenever I surf through the internet, and Atlas has always been my saving grace in making sure that my traffic on the web is both protected and encrypted. And one thing I hated about other VPNs was their difficulty setting them up. Luckily, with the simple display that Atlas offers you, you can have all of your worries about malware and pesky ads eliminated in a matter of seconds. I mean, just look at the superhero, he's so cute. And right now, Atlas is offering a huge discount where you can get a 3-year subscription for just $1.83 a month with a 30-day money-back guarantee if you use my link in the description below. And that's not all what they have to offer. No. With Atlas VPN, I get to watch any show on any platform, such as Netflix or Hulu, that was previously blocked out of my region, which is in the US. Take Friends, for example. If you're somebody in the US that can't watch it, all Netflix needs to know is that you base your whole entire life in the UK with a single click of a button. And not only that, but they also offer completely private internet searching and are available to use on an unlimited amount of devices with just one singular subscription. Make sure to get yours today using my link down in the description. I'll know who doesn't click it, trust me, because I'll find you. How did I do, guys? Personally, I think I killed that.
I'm looking for my fiber.
Your what?
Fiber.
Fiber?
Yeah, because I gotta poop.
You gotta poop?
I'm constipated. I've been constipated.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, by the way you're acting, I'd imagine it's half hanging out your ass at this point. Just look at that little village of Whoville he's building with all the little skin flakes that are flying off his scalp. It is a sunny day in South Georgia, and this bitch walked in looking like he just finished the Iditarod with his witty thin looking side friend. Either way, this guy's hair is so dry, I bet every time he takes a shower his head sounds like a damn pop rock. I just love how he says "yeah" at the end, like a little diva.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, sis, them shits don't quit.
Hey man, you wanna have a conversation?
No, thank you.
Hey man, I can involve the police or we can have a conversation. You wanna have a conversation? You wanna turn around and talk?
I thought he was about to fix his constipation right there at the damn house. So here's a common defense mechanism these creatures use whenever they shape their body into a question mark to confuse the police. That or to arouse them. It's never really been confirmed, but as you can guess, it worked about a practical 0 out of the 100 times attempted, but these people have never done anything right in their life, so that doesn't stop them. Or maybe his ass was so high he thought that was the 13-year-old in the aisle, and he was already getting ready to bust it down and take some D right in the vitamin E section. That or preparing for prison. I mean, with a form like that, he's gonna be the greatest wide receiver that Central County has ever seen.
We can just have a conversation.
I'm actually really constipated. Sir, please, can you actually let me get my supplements so I can actually go home so I can poop and actually so I can poop well?
Oh, I could only imagine why you're constipated. Maybe it's the 8-ball you smoked up behind the store dumpster before walking in that could be causing your feces to be so metamorphized to the point where you only shoot out shits of steel. I bet you have to bust out a pickaxe just to unclog your toilet because of how bad your bowels are messed up. The answer is obvious, but there is no answer for this guy. He's living in his own little dimension where everybody is a gastrotologist trying to crawl into his asshole. So words pretty much amount to the same thing he's talking about. He is a man on his mission and taking no type of dismission from anybody that tries to prowl in his bowels. Like, that's the main reason why anybody cares and why you showed up here in the first place. Like I said beforehand, we've seen a lot of excuses that these prez use to explain why they arrived to a 13-year-old's house, but the turning difference is that they are possibly sober and closely monitored. This is a damn batshit banshee out in the wild. He could whip out 2 needles and hit your ass with a Kenny Ackerman at any time, because he hasn't even tried to acknowledge the child abduction part yet, because obviously a good heart is a key to a good health. Brought to you by Cheerios. Don't do meth.
I've been having constipation for 4 or 5 weeks that I'm bleeding so much that I can't help it.
This dude talks like the shrimp off of Smiling Friends, but in what needle tent pipe world are you fucking living in, my brother, to not chop logs out the chipper for a whole entire month? Like, how is that even scientifically possible? Your stomach would have to be bloated up to the size of a beach ball to even make that slightly believable, and you already are kind enough to tell us that you had your period.
That I'm bleeding so much.
There goes being pregnant out the window. Like, he has to eat the crystals raw at this point to get that bad, because it's a miracle this man is even still alive if what he said was true.
Why are you doing this to me? Can you tell me?
I'm filming for mine and your safety, buddy. So you can't say that I hurt you, and you can't say that I hurt you.
Nice one. I'm sure you really knocked him into sobriety with that chilling commandment. Right there is a good example of why you should immediately contact the police instead of trying to be one yourself. I never understood saying that to somebody that already had bad intentions from the get-go. I'm filming you for my own safety to say I didn't hurt you or lay a hand. Like, there's no telling what these kind of people will do, especially if they are already off about a good 7 or 8 black market substances. Give or take, you can probably double it and still give it to this person. I bet this guy probably snorted jet fuel somehow in his free time. But this is a raw example of why you should always let the already established professionals handle this and not some random guy named David from South Sunny, Florida. But who am I to care? I won't lie, this is entertaining. I'm just here on the sidelines. I don't ever build lives, bitch. Hell no, I just destroy them. So let's continue.
Right now I'm filming just to have a conversation.
But right now, you're
I
stopping me
know.
from preventing
Look.
me to be healthy.
Look, bro, I know why you're here. So
No,
I just
I'm
want
not.
to...
I mean, he made it pretty evidently clear on why he's here, which is a pattern we face with a lot of these preds, but this is a part where we usually stop, because we never get a chance to get past the initial interrogation. We only get to see the first stage of the Big Five, which is always denial. We never go anywhere past that. Well, I mean, this guy went through about every emotion humanly possible, all in the span of about 5 seconds, but it's so interesting to see how all of these people act in the real world. Like, this is a man that one of you could have maybe even sat next to in school, and now look at him. He can barely form a sentence without letting out a puddle of radioactive drool. I mean, my man out here talking about Protozen when he looks like a mutant toad off of the X-Men series. I mean, I bet this guy's piss melts steel with the amount of drugs he's done.
No?
I want to go home. It's almost 12. I have a curfew to go to.
How old are you?
Huh?
How old are you?
Me?
Yeah.
I'm 21. I just need to go
21?
poop.
And why are you here?
To find my pooping pills.
Not here to meet a 13-year-old
Why
boy?
would I do such a thing?
Why do I have your picture?
Why? I don't know.
You know, for somebody that preys on children, you sure like to talk like a toddler. Maybe that's why you're so infatuated with them, because you finally found somebody that was on your 3rd grade reading level to bond with. I mean, with the way he is talking, it looks like he's about to call up Team Umizoomi for the rescue, and to answer your question, the reason why he's being mean to you is not because of your guts. It's whose guts you came here for to get inside of. That's the problem. But this guy don't even know that. He probably doesn't even know where the hell he is right now with how hard he's tripping. I'm sure the dude that's talking to him probably looks like he has 3 mouths and a dick for a nose to this guy. But yeah, the best way to not act like you are a child pred is to act like a child yourself. That'll really just swipe the meat out from under everyone's feet in court.
Why do I have a picture of you? Is this
Why
you?
are you doing this to
Is
me?
this you? Is this a picture of you? Why do I have a picture of you?
Huh, what's this? What is it?
Why do I have a picture of you?
Oh my god, that's disgusting.
Why do I have a
Do not
picture?
talk to me.
Why do I have a picture of your...
Ew, 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 ew.
This guy's here to meet a 13-year-old boy for and to give him crystal
Oh
meth.
my god.
This guy's here to get 13-year-old boy crystal meth.
Yeah, your mom had to still use a vibrator when she was pregnant with you to have your ass come out jittering and jugging like that. Just look at his feet. Them bitches on Southpaw settings, they damn near facing adjacent. Got him waddling away like Mandark when his evil plans falls astray. My bro is built like a pair of pliers. All of it happens so fast. Like, we're only 3 minutes into the actual video and it already escalated to this. If I was a guy in the store, I would have dove in the freezer for cover or some shit, because I would have thought a damn armed attack was occurring in the store with a grown man screeching at that level. Came stumbling out the aisle like he was a runner out The Last of Us.
This guy's here to meet a 13-year-old boy and give him crystal meth. This guy right here is here to meet a 13-year-old boy and to give him crystal meth.
Okay, what's happening?
Hell you mean what's happening? He just screamed it like a drill sergeant 4 times. You know, instead of scratching the lip nodes off his neck, he should be focusing on his head and shoulders, because he has a whole ass blizzard up in his shits. Like, you only have to shower when it rains outside to get results like that. His hair is turning gray from dandruff at the age of 21.
This guy's here to meet a 13-year-old boy for... Don't touch me.
Sir,
Don't touch me.
Why? Stop.
Don't touch me and don't put your
Put a finger down if you want to fuck me.
Russell, get the fuck out the frame. What the hell are you doing trying to be some offender defender for the Asian culture? So now the staff is just casually helping him along the way at the register, which I'm surprised he could even stop at. But I mean, I get the whole situation is very confusing. They probably thought this guy was harassing him for just no apparent reason, because from the outside looking in, if I saw a little Asian dude running from a 6'4" Samoan, you can bet my red rosy ass cheeks I'm going to, because if I'm not mistaken, this guy behind the camera is, so I'd sure as hell run as well. So they're probably doing what they think is right once they see a commotion in the store and trying to stop it, but goddamn is it so wrong to see, because now it just looks like this motherfucker gave his big brother the controller, because he's just charging up in the background now, watching it all unfold. Like the video ain't about him, since this guy decided to run duos with the motherfucker.
No, I'm gonna stop.
0.235. Focus. I'm a weirdo? Why do I have a picture of his asshole if I'm a weirdo?
Okay, that single-handedly has to be the wildest sentence I could have ever heard another man say to somebody. Like, yeah, man, that's pretty weird if you ask me.
You don't have permission to film your camera
Who
here.
the f are you?
This is
Who are you?
This is an advanced
Who
store.
are you?
This is
Get the f out of my face!
My store.
No, I don't. Call the cops.
Sir, stop harassing it.
Something I didn't even realize, they were both right by the front door and this guy still remained in the store off the pookie looking for his dookie pills. If that doesn't show a man of dedication, then I don't know what will, because he hadn't even brought up a single thought of anything to do with wanting to touch a minor yet. Like, it almost doesn't even feel like it's the focal point of the video anymore. I honestly full-heartedly believe he doesn't even remember what the hell he even said 5 seconds ago, if you want me to keep it a stat. If he held up a mirror to this guy, he would probably start chanting Latin, and it's all just so chaotic, but props to the camera guy for capturing it all without missing a frame. I mean, this is some work I would expect to see out of a Spielberg movie.
Why are you doing this to me?
Why do I have your
Why are
picture?
you doing this to me?
Why are you here to meet my 13-year-old brother?
Why are you here? Why are you threatening me? Why are you harassing me, please?
Harassing you? That's funny. Harassing you, bro? You trying to meet my 13-year-old little
No,
brother?
why would I do such a thing? Do I look like the will or energy to do that?
Yes.
Matter of fact, I do. I think if you sneeze right now, you would probably undergo a cardiac arrest, because your ass is twitching around more than Post Malone performing at one of his concerts. I mean, the man is waving around like one of those little happy friends you see outside a car dealership. The point is, you have more than enough energy that I'm convinced you didn't even drive here. You probably just pushed your car down the highway like a fucking Flintstone. So this goes on for a couple more minutes of him running basketball drills down the aisles until he finally found his fiber, which the workers happily helped him pay for, because obviously this mean man behind the camera is the evil one here, trying to sabotage their business. So after the guy throws some pennies out of his underwear, he bolts to the door, and as we already seen, he can barely function to run, walk, or even fucking talk. I mean, he was running down the hall shouting like martial laws whenever he starts doing his war calls. But how about him driving? How would he be behind the wheel? Now, you would probably guess he would be driving like SpongeBob whenever he's taking his boating tests, and you would be absolutely right, because after seeing him in the car once, convinced me that he never deserves to be in one again unless he's got PD on the side of it. But to first start his car, he has to get in it, which I'll show his adventurous voyage across the parking lot now. End scene. You know, one of the strongest ways of acting is method acting, and this guy is taking it to the next level with this Oscar-winning performance. Just look at him. He's rolling around like a turtle that's stuck on its shell. God, I feel horrible for any shopper that came to bring back food home to the family and saw this shit unfold in front of them. I would have actually believed this guy was Patient Zero in a zombie movie or something. I damn near splash holy water on my screen seeing this shit. His legs are starting to eviscerate from the flashlight. Yep, smile and say cheese, he didn't go anywhere. He has the same awareness as a deer you would find in the wilderness. He just stopped and stared like he was surprised as if the guy was supposed to vanish as soon as he turned around. You might be worried that this guy is going to get smacked to the pavement, but never to fear. This is a responsible driver that always has his eyes on the road, so safety is his first priority, and he'd make sure he does a damn good job of showing it. This looks like a crash scene you would see out of the Dark Knight series. He almost did a damn donut perpendicularly in the air. He smacked a tree off its roots. He flattened a fucking tree. How fast was he going? He had to slam his foot through the pedal to go from 0 to 60 in an SUV faster than a fucking Stardale. Sign that man up to NASCAR, because with a passion like that, he can make a Civic break 200.
Oh my god, it gets even better. It gets even better. Oh my God. Oh my God. Whoa, hit and run, call the police. Call the police!
I mean, he's practically speed running a life sentence at this point, so this man just tried to commit 2 different types of hit and runs in the same damn night. Also, I love how he used his blinker casually out of all of this, and he didn't even go the damn way he used it for either. This motherfucker turned his right blinker on and immediately smacked the ass of another car to the left.
Police! Hit and run, call the police! Call the police!
He just did it again. It's like this guy tries to do the opposite things at the exact same time. Like, he has to be driving on all fours to even get movement like that.
Call the police!
Well, never mind. He'll just calmly park afterwards and act like absolutely nothing happened. I mean, this guy is impossible to predict. His brain is just like a slot machine of choices, and all of them are completely horrible ones.
You f***ed up, kid! Call the police! You f***ed up, idiot!
The hell was that for? A breath of fresh air? He literally stopped his car twice now and could have got out, but my man was driving like he was holding L2 down the whole time or some shit. He's showing no signs of stopping.
Call the police! Be careful! Just call the police, guys. I got the tags. Call the police. Call the police. Call the police. Call the cops, bro. I got the video. You don't need a video. Just call the cops. Tackle this dumb.
Oh fuck, is that Epstein running for the rescue? And out of all people to finally take this monster down, it's gonna be a man in Ugg boots. I really thought I seen it all, but this entire video is like a second awakening for me because none of this is fake whatsoever. This was all a real arrest that was captured for our entertainment, and as much as it is funny, it is also as disturbing because there are thousands of people like this guy that are predatory roaming around the streets freely, and luckily this is one that didn't fly under the radar. So for a little recap on this man that runs like he has backward kneecaps, he was here to smoke rocks with a 13-year-old, but then immediately said he was there to shoot rocks because he needed to find his shit scripts, and he launches his car like ET going over the moon off a curb, smacked into a tree, smacked up a Chevy, proceeded to drive out and then get out of his car, run back into the store before getting fucking bodied. Like, am I missing something, or is this some deleted episode of Black Mirror that I don't know about? Because I'm still trying to wrap my head around all of this, but like, I just can't. This whole video felt like a fever dream, especially at the end, because how are you gonna get bitched by a man in Ugg? After all this went down, the cops eventually showed up and learned what was happening pretty damn quickly. I mean, he ended up getting arrested and ended up finding evidence that this guy brought the same dope pipe that he shared pictures with the decoy. I'm sure if I even showed a pixel of that frame, Neil would come over and kneel his balls down my throat, so we're not even gonna show that, but if you want to see the last seconds he has of freedom before being driven off, then here you go. He acts like a scared little hamster in his cage, and I absolutely love to see these guys being put out behind the gates, but sadly I couldn't find any updates on this guy's arrest because they never really gave out his full name in the video. But I think it's safe to say he definitely did not walk home a free man that night. If you ever feel low in life and at your last will, just remember that you will always be better than this guy. So hopefully this video was motivational for some of you out there to get up and start building your life back together so you can never possibly even destroy it as much as this guy has. But if y'all enjoyed this video, make sure to slap a like before your dad slaps you, subscribe to hit my vibe, and follow all my socials, especially my Instagram and my Atlas VPN link in the description. Best VPN service out there. You guys just can get it at such a low cost. And with that being said, I will see y'all next week. Alright, I'm gonna have this.
My brother just another me. They want like fuck the clout. We don't link when we in the city. We don't link when we out of town. Track hawk race through the city. In the tent like a mama in town. They want me, they kinda fishy. Know the red won't lay me down. Pretty Bronco lay me down. I made when I fake around. And the scat pack